dear Pisces, this is the Sun Woman, and I want to welcome you to my channel, and thank you for tuning in on this new moon week. We have a new moon in Leo on August 14th, and this energy is the cycle of the moon that is perfect for planting seeds, for declaring your intentions and moving forward on a hope or wish, dream, project, idea that you've been thinking about and wanting to set into motion. This now is the perfect time in order to plant seeds and take a step forward, even if it's a baby step. The efforts that you begin in this period of time, you'll be able to watch grow and develop as the moon waxes to the next new moon cycle in September, on September 13th in Virgo, which is your opposite sign. So that's going to be a significant new moon for you in the area of partnerships. But this month, we'll get to that next month, but for this month, this new moon in Leo energy is going to be affecting your 6th house areas of life. And the 6th house relates to your work situation, your day-to-day activities, your health, your routine, your daily routine. So you're going to be finding that anything that you want to set into motion under those themes is going to take root and start to grow. Any changes that you want to make in those areas are going to have the energy of this Leo moon behind them. And there's a lot of energy there because Leo is ruled by the sun. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is a 7-card reading for you, Pisces, which is going to give us an idea of the energies and what influences are going to be on you for this month period going into September. And we're going to see what the advice is for you and how you can make the best and the most out of this this new moon cycle that we're under right now. Okay, so let me go ahead, and we're going to be pulling these cards for Pisces for this new moon in Leo cycle for Pisces. Okay, and again, this is a 7-card ellipse spread. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed in the past position. We have the Sun in the current position. We have the 10 of Wands in the future position. We have the 5 of Wands in the advice or crowning position. We have the Page of Swords in your external influences, influences outside of you, people or situations affecting you. We have the 3 of Swords reversed in your hopes and fears position, and we have the Empress reversed in the potential outcome for this month cycle. And at the base of the reading, we have the Fool. Okay? So just taking a look at this reading, we have 2 Wands cards here. We have Pentacles, we have 2 Swords, and we have 2 major arcana. So there is a balance here between Wands and Swords being the predominant suits in this month's reading for you. So in the Pentacles, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed in the past position, and the 10 of Pentacles talks about financial security, financial foundations. This is a wealth card. This is the family money. This is building secure financial foundation It is, in some ways, it is the family card because it is something that you build and grow. It can be generations. So there's the influence of family there where this money is concerned. It is something that you've invested a great deal of time and energy in, or that you are that someone has invested a great deal of time and energy in, that has reaped financial rewards, and this is what has been influencing you in this past month cycle from last month. So what this is speaking to me is, in the reversed position, that there may have been some concerns for you as far as money and your security, your sense of security. Now we're talking about areas of concern that are in the 6th house, which again is your day-to-day activities, your health situation, your job situation. So you may have some concerns related to these areas on a financial level. Maybe you were needing some type of investment, some type of funding, or looking to get a raise, looking to increase your salary in this past month, looking to make more money on a daily basis by the work that you do, or what you're investing your time and energy in on a daily basis, and you may have fallen short in the last month in reaching those financial goals, or in getting that increase that you were looking for. Okay, now in the current position where we have the Sun. The Sun is always a fantastic card. It's always a beautiful card. When it's right side up, it signifies happiness, joy, contentment, prosperity, abundance, reaping rewards from past efforts. There's energy. You have the power of the Sun behind you. There's enthusiasm, and you see this page here. I'm sorry, you see this. It's funny that I said a page because I was thinking of child energy, and this could be a child on a horse, so there could be the influence of a child right now, or concerns about a child, or some kind of really positive, warm, successful, loving situation around a child. And so this energy is around you right now. So what this speaks to me about is success in whatever you are investing your energies in on a daily basis. So this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse talks about maybe some blockages in money. It may be a family situation that was kind of thrown off balance, or a home situation where there were concerns about money, or a lot of money was spent. You may have gone on vacation and maybe spent a little bit more money than you intended. But the Sun here says that whatever you did invest your money in, or whatever you did spend an increased amount of money on, you're reaping the rewards of that. It was for a good reason. There is some benefit and blessing on you right now because of the financial investment that you did make in this past month. Okay, so a really great card of energy and growth. There's significant growth with the Sun. Just generally a happy, abundant card. So you're under a really good, abundant star right now, which is the Sun. Now, in your future position, you have the Ten of Wands. And, with 2 tens here, we're talking about cycles. And we're talking about, the ends of cycles, things culminating. So you may find that in your job situation, or in the activities that you're doing, you may find that you're going to be working very hard in this next new moon cycle between now and mid-September. You may be under a lot of pressure to achieve something that you've invested a lot of time and energy in. You may be feeling some stress in relation to that. It's all on your shoulders. You are the one that's got to carry the weight. There may be a sense of somewhat of a burden, but you have strong shoulders and you are able to carry this responsibility and all of this weight that is on you. You're the person for the job. What you will need to guard against is exhaustion. You have to make sure that your stress level is contained and that you are finding some kind of outlet, because you may be finding that as you're striving toward this goal and as you're focusing on this goal, your stress level is going to increase and you may feel a sense of pressure. Since this reading is concerning your health area, make sure that you are getting enough rest, that you're eating right, that you are relaxing when you possibly can, because you're going to be very busy. You're going to need to find that time to relax because you don't want to allow yourself become overwhelmed under the responsibility that you are carrying. And again, I'm feeling the influence of children. So you may have some heavy responsibilities where a child or where children are concerned. I'm seeing male children. This is what I'm feeling. There may be a male child who you have a heavy responsibility for in this next month, and you're going to be working hard for this youthful energy that is around you. You have the power to do whatever it is that you need to do. You just have to make sure that as you're striving, as I said, that you take good care of yourself, because you don't want to get weighed down and allow your stress level to increase to a point where it's causing health problems for you. Okay? Now, right next to that Five of Wands, right next to the Ten of Wands is the Five of Wands. And again, this is energy. The Wands energy is ideas that you're moving on, that you're working to bring to, to fruition. With the Five of Wands in your advice area and crowning you, you may be experiencing some competition. You may be experiencing some kind of battle of wills with someone around you. If this is, with a child in your life, or a son or daughter, there may be a little bit of butting heads with your child. And, it's nothing that's going to cause a rift. It's nothing that's going to, cause a major breakdown in communication. You just may be experiencing, some extra stress or extra concern, or kind of a jockeying back and forth, to see who's right, and everyone trying to make their point. This is not, it's not energy that's, as I said, is going to cause any type of break in a relationship, but it is some competition, and it is some ideas that everyone is trying to get their ideas heard. You may also find that if this is a work situation, there's going to be some competition. Don't be afraid to compete. Don't be afraid to put your best foot forward. And, if you are, my Pisces are usually very laid back people. You like to flow with the situation. You like to kind of, allow things to flow to you. You are that water sign, that water energy. But you're in a situation here where you may be required to actually, put your foot forward and compete and throw your hat into the ring here. In a job situation or professional situation. So you're being told to fight for what it is that you are trying to achieve, not in a an aggressive way or not in a negative way, but don't be afraid to throw your hat and your ideas into the ring, because you may face some competition there, but it looks like you have the ability to, with the sun on you right now, which has all that growth and abundance, and with the Ten of Wands having you, working like a dog, you are, to the grindstone, you are working hard on what it is. You have the ability to achieve whatever you're looking to achieve. And again, this is in your changes in your daily routine, your work life, your job situation, and also, making sure that your stress level is kept under control here. Now, with the Page of Swords in the external influences, you may be getting some messages. These could be phone call, text messages, emails with information that is going to be vital for you. So people are going to be reaching out to you. Someone's going to be reaching out to you to communicate their ideas. You see the page here, which pages also always indicate messages coming through. And this page has his or her little scroll there, and their message is written on there, and they are making an announcement. They are speaking their truth. They have the sword in their hand, which is that, that Ace of Swords. And this Ace of Swords energy, this Page of Swords energy, is going to help you make some decisions that you need to make. It also can mean that there are some decisions being made behind the scenes, or that there's some communication going on behind the scenes that could be influencing you. So you want to keep your ears open, you want to keep your eyes open to see, what kind of communication is going on in your environment, around you, in a job situation. Right side up, it's usually positive information. You're being talked about. Someone's talking about you, but they're talking about you in a way that is, with right side up page, it's positive. There's energy being put out there, to you, and you may end up being reaping some kind of benefit from this. It could be a decision that's being made that's going to elevate you in your job situation. Okay, so you are definitely, and there's also scrutiny here. You're being watched, but not in a negative way, in a way of, your work is being analyzed. You may be being audited. Someone's writing up something about you. And what I'm feeling, again, with that sun on you, you can really do no wrong right now. You have the power behind you. So someone has recognized that, and there is a conversation or conversations or emails going back and forth about you. Now, with the Three of Swords reversed, Three of Swords energy, next to this Page of Swords, you may have wind. You may know that there is communication going on. You may be in a job situation where you're being audited, or you are being monitored in your job, and you may have, you may be worrying about the situation. The 3 speaks to me about 3 people involved here. So as I said, it could be you and 2 other people that are monitoring your work, that are talking about you, that are emailing about you. This is in your hopes and fears. So don't be afraid that what is going on is going to negatively influence you, because what I'm feeling is that you only have positive things to look forward to, in this particular area of your life. The 3 of Swords is your own concerns. You may be fearing that, that you're going to be separated from a situation, that you're going to lose your job. No, you are definitely in a under a beneficial star right now, and only good things are, being communicated about you at this, what I'm looking and seeing in this particular reading. So don't be afraid. Don't conjure up something that really does not apply to you. Okay, just keep your nose to the grindstone, and keep competing for whatever it is that you're trying to reach for, because you are close to meeting your goal. Now, the Empress is reversed in the future position, and the Empress talks about using your creative power. And right side up, the Empress is the mother figure. The Empress has a green thumb. What the Empress touches grows. She is abundant, fertile. She is extremely creative. She is looking over her kingdom in a very satisfied pose here. She's sitting back and surveying, what she has created. The mother figure, she's giving birth to something, to an idea, to a child, to something creative, to a work of art, to an idea. Now, in the reversed position, in the next month, you may be feeling as though you are being held back from something, from giving birth to what it is that you're trying to create. The Empress energy is saying that you have the power that you need, you have the creativity, you have the abundant spirit, you have the green thumb in this situation with what you're trying to grow. But it may take a little bit longer for things to come to fruition than you're wanting. But again, with the Sun on you, and with you working so hard with this 10 of Wands, know that any delays that you're experiencing, you have the ability to turn this situation around. So this is not an outcome that's written in stone. Next to the 3 of Swords, don't let your fears prevent you from achieving what it is that you are connected to and that you're wanting to grow here. The Empress is a home situation. So, if we go back to the concept of this possibly being your home life, your day-to-day activities, your family situation, don't allow perhaps some competition or a little bit of strife throw you off balance, which will then throw your daily life, your daily routine, your home life off balance. Rein in those negative thoughts. Get your situation under control. make sure that you're getting enough rest as you're striving forward, so that you are not, so that you're reaping the benefits of the Empress and not putting your energies into something that is not going to grow and not going to, culminate. And so in the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. And the Fool is the risk taker. The Fool is setting out on a journey, not being afraid to move forward, not being afraid to follow his or her vision. The Fool doesn't need anything except what the Fool is carrying, and that's whatever he can fit into his little pouch here, and this fire of creativity that's in his hands. The sun, again, here we go with the sun theme. That sun is shining down on him. He has his little companion who's following him loyally, and he is looking off into new horizons. He's looking into the future. He's right side up. He's willing to take a risk. He's ready to take a risk and create his own destiny. And so with the Fool, you're being prepared for some new vision. You have this vision and you're being prepared for this journey, okay, that you're going to be taking here. You may have had some concerns, financial concerns or family concerns in this past month, but the sun is shining down and you telling you, listen, everything is okay. Whatever you were concerned about, everything is going to be good and is okay for you. You have good things coming, good things on you. You're going to be working very hard, striving towards your goals. If this is a health situation, the sun is wonderful where health is concerned, because it talks about good health, vitality, abundant vitality, being at peak performance, having the strength and the power you need to push forward with all of your energy in order to create what it is that you're looking and striving to create. Having the power to compete, being able to match up to what's being expected of you and what is, the reputation that you have and how you're being seen. Don't let your fears hold you back, and don't be afraid of anyone, because you have that power to overcome any scrutiny. You're doing good work. You are putting all your effort into what it is you're trying to achieve. So don't let this fear prevent you from from creating this abundant life that you're in the process of creating and working so hard to create. Be innocent. Don't worry about what anybody's saying about you. Don't worry about what's going on behind you. The Fool is not looking behind. He's looking forward toward the future. He has the sun behind him, and he is about to jump off the cliff into new horizons. Don't make any foolish decisions, but with the right side up Fool here, it says that you're going in the right direction. Okay? Now, the Tao Oracle for Pisces, which is going to give us the message that we need to kind of sum up the reading here for this new moon in Leo cycle, which is, again, your 6th house concerns, your daily activities, your health, your job situation. And the card that I'm pulling for you, Pisces, is abundance. Okay, and that kind of speaks for itself. The message you have here, the message is for you to meditate on are plenty, profusion, generosity, fertility, ripeness, inner riches, reaping rewards, culmination, and harvest. And you know, this is the perfect message to underline what's being spoken about in the cards here. You are fertile now, just like this Empress. You are going to be reaping the rewards of the effort that you're putting in here. You can expect plenty. You can expect generosity. So this Page of Swords, look for generosity from whoever it is that is analyzing your work, or who's auditing you, or who's speaking about you. You know, expect abundance in your life, and that is what you're going to receive. Expect plenty and you will receive plenty. And if you put in the work like you are doing already, and like you will be doing in this new moon cycle, you can expect to reap the rewards of your harvest. Okay, Pisces, so a wonderful message. The 2 5s on this card add up to the number 10, which is the number 1 energy, which is creativity, start of a new cycle, initiating, taking the initiative and initiating action. So these are all themes that will be strong for you for this new moon cycle in Leo. And you definitely are in a strong position right now with the Sun on you and the Fool telling you to go ahead and take that risk. Look to new horizons. Look for something new to start in your life, because there is abundance and plenty and harvest, and there are rewards coming to you. All right, great message there for you, Pisces, and I do hope that this reading resonated with you, and if it did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You can also share my video, which would be wonderful, and if you would like to book an individual personalized reading with me, I would be honored to do that for you, dear Pisces. You can go ahead and click on the link in the video here, and that will take you to my website, and you'll be able to book an individual tarot and intuitive reading with me. So thank you again for tuning in, and I wish you a happy new moon in Leo cycle, and I'll see you next month on the September 13th new moon in Virgo. Thank you so much, and take care.